Great day, great day, great day. I'm Coach Kevin Gibbs with IVGreatness Academy, the #1 basketball academy in Raleigh, North Carolina. And in this video, we're going to talk about the importance of in-season basketball training and development. I know a lot of y'all made the team. Some didn't make the team, some did make the team. But just because you made the team, great job to you. But that doesn't mean you got to stop working. That's not what the great people do. You got to understand where you're trying to go. If you're trying to be part of the 3% that get that basketball scholarship and go to the next level, it's not going to take hit and miss. You got to stay consistent. Consistent. You got to be committed. You got to be consistent. And you got to be coachable. You got to be committed. You got to be consistent. And you got to be coachable. Right? Those are the 3 C's. If you put those 3 C's together, you'll be all right. Right? But we're going to talk about the 2x2 in-season system that we developed, right? That's 2 skill sessions and 2 recovery mobility sessions, right? That's 4 sessions. 2 in person, 2 online, right? While you're developing on your team, while you're playing for your high school team, you're supposed to get better. Because the overall goal is for you maybe to go pro or get to college. So, you celebrate your little wins and milestones, but it don't stop the overall progress. And some people cut themselves short because they got small thinking. So I'm going to challenge you to think big. We're thinking big right now. You feel what I'm saying? So no more small thinking, no more be dreaming big. We're going to the pros. This is what the pros and the high level D1 type dudes do. You feel what I'm trying to say? So this is the smartest way to get better during the season. I just went to a lot of games. A lot of people sitting on the bench. You got your jersey on, but you ain't even get out your warm-up. And if you do get out your warm-up, it's only like for a minute or 2 or 3. It's only like 32 minutes in a high school game. So you should really be training after the game. You ain't unless you scoring 30, 40, got 15 boards, you should have a lot of energy. You should have trained before or after. Right? The pros, they lift on the same day after they do the game. So we got to learn something, all right? So most players stop developing once the season starts. Does that sound like you? The season exposes the unprepared while most ballers plateau or decline during competition. The elite few, they continue growing stronger, sharper, and more confident during the season. The average Jews just plateau, but we trying to be great. This is for Greatness Academy. None of that we want everything great. Greatness, 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 greatness. We about to flood the market with greatness, all right? The great players, they rely the weak players. I'm sorry, the weak players. This is the weak players, the average type dudes, the 97%. They rely only on team practices. So you was training, you was balling, you was doing good. Now you made the team, you went to tryouts, you made the team, you had some gains, you had some progress, but now you're just relying on team practice. And 85, 95% of the team practice, you going over plays. The plays that's not going to work in the game. And the plays ain't for you half the time. All right. The other 97%, not the great ones, they lose, their skills don't be sharp during the season. They lose the skill that they develop in the offseason. Their body breaks down. Their confidence fades. The season elevates the players who keep developing. You're supposed to be getting better as the season goes on. And then by the time the playoffs come, then you're peaking. Not burning out. You're peaking. That's why it's very good to be coachable, committed, and consistent, and have a coach that understands the different levels of development. In season, preseason, in season, postseason. Preseason, in season, postseason, off season. All right? 4 seasons. The reality, the data doesn't lie. Men lie, women lie, but numbers never lie. Within 4 to 6 weeks, athletes who stop training lose strength and power within the critical window. Within 4 to 6 weeks, you done lost all that you gained in the offseason. Your skill decline, performance drops when reps, rhythm, and footwork aren't maintained consistently. You're out of rhythm. You're out of sync. Injury risk spikes. Fatigue plus lack of preparation creates the perfect storm for getting hurt. Now you get hurt, you get set back. Now you ain't trained, now you can't train, now your body's. It's a whole cumulative effect. This is within 4 to 6 weeks. You started off good, and now you're fading during the middle of the season. And it's too long. The season is too long to depend on practice alone for development. So you only getting like 30, 45% of your development if you just stop when the season comes. Then you playing AAU. So you're never developing. If you stop growing in season, you fall behind. The competition never takes a break. Neither should your development. My coach told me you never stay the same, Kev. You either get better or you get worse because somebody else is always getting better. So are you getting better? Ask yourself that question every single day. Am I getting better? What elite players do differently? This is the difference. Pros and high-level college dudes work year-round. That's why we got our program. It's a year-round program. This is not just an AAU program. We do play AAU events and tournaments, but we're not only AAU. We're in a basketball academy. We're a basketball academy that helps under-recruited basketball players develop mentally, physically, spiritually, and academically so that we can help them become better, more productive citizens in the world and earn a college scholarship. It's twofold, right? So the pros and the high-level college ballers, they work year-round. They train in season, right? They do skill work that continues during the busiest weeks of competition. You got that mapped out. You got that planned out. They recover in season. Recovery sessions are scheduled, not optional. Treating their body like an asset. Over time, it's going to help you over time so you don't get hurt at the wrong time. They sharpen skills consistently. Every week includes intentional skill development to stay sharp, right? Intentional. They manage their bodies. Mobility, flexibility, and injury prevention are part of their routine and their ritual, right? We provide that. We have all that for you. We setting this whole thing up for you so you don't got to worry. All you got to do is follow the program. The program works. Helped over 300 kids get almost $250 million in scholarships and NIL for their families. It helped thousands more make the high school and middle school basketball team. So our program works if you work it, right? The elite players don't choose between skill and recovery. They train both. They're complete athletes, not just all skill. There's different pillars for you to be great. So we're introducing the 2x2 system. That's 2 skill sessions, 2 recovery/mobility sessions, right? Every week keeps your skills sharp. Consistent reps, maintain timing and confidence, right? It prevents you from declining. No more mid-season slumps or mid-season fades, right? Zero burnout, right? It's a balanced approach that prevents exhaustion so that you peak at the right times. When the lights is on, you're going to perform, right? It keeps your body fresh, right? It fits any schedule. Any schedule. This is only going to take you 120 minutes, in-season minutes, and then 2 sessions at home, 30 minutes, right? You could do that. If you can't do that, you ain't ready to be a high-level player, right? And this is to maximize your progress. The mid-season downhill slide, what is that? What most players experience. Without a structured in-season system, athletes experience a predictable decline that accelerates the in-season progress. Skill fades when you don't sharpen it. Bodies break down when you don't recover intentionally, right? And the downsides of that is that your shot gets inconsistent because your rhythm and your form deteriorate without dedicated reps. Your handle gets sloppy. You're turning the ball over. Your ball control suffers, right? because you're not focusing on your ball handling. Your fatigue destroys your footwork. You're traveling, walking, right? Your confidence dip. You start second guessing, questioning yourself. And you know, confidence is key. That's the main thing, is confidence is key, right? And then the minor aches get worse because you're not taking care of your body. So your body starts to break down from the rigors. And then you get into the cycle of you trying to do more. And now you're starting to feel less confident because you feel like you're not doing more, but you really can't do more because you're doing too much of the things that you ain't supposed to be doing instead of doing the things that's going to help you maintain. And then you just start going down, 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 down. So you started off good, stats is high, minutes good, everything going good. And then adversity hits and you didn't know how to handle it. That's why you need to be with coaches that been through this thousands of times to walk you through any terrain. Mid-season, postseason, preseason, end season, fifth season, fourth season, 10th season. We've done it. We've been around. It's proven. Why our system solves all of this. This is the For Greatness in-season advantage, right? Your skills stay sharp, your body stay healthy, your confidence stays high, and you understand, you get coached on weekly improvements, so you know how you're doing week in and week out, right? That's what we provide. All in one solution. Skill session breakdown, right? 2 sessions per week. 2 60-minute skill session includes form shooting and rhythm building, footwork development, ball handling under pressure, finishing packages, live reads and decision making, situational scoring, and game speed reps. Everything is game. Everything that we do is catered to make sure that you perform well in the game, right? Our goal is to help you stay sharp, stay confident, stay dangerous on the court. Every session is designed to maintain and elevate your competitive edge, right? Recovery and mobility breakdown, 2 sessions per week, right? Each 30 to 45 minutes, that's all you need. Recovery, right? This is very important. I wish I would have knew this. If I would have knew this, I would have never got hurt in my last season, right? I would have never had to deal with the injuries that derailed me from performing my best when it matters the most, right? But you're not going to have to go through that. I went through that, so you don't have to go through that, all right? So each 30 to 45-minute recovery session includes mobility for the hips, the knees, the ankles, core stability work, balance and landing mechanics, flexibility and tissue work, breathing plus nervous system reset, light strength activation, injury prevention routines. Why recovery is the secret weapon. Recovery improves performance more than rest alone. It's not just about feeling better, it's about moving better, staying healthier, and performing consistently. Some benefits of recovery are it reduces soreness dramatically, it improves movement quality, it enhances flexibility, it protects your joints from wear and tear, and it speeds up healing process. Talent doesn't matter if your body breaks down. Come on, look at Joel Embiid. Look at Zion Williamson. Come on. This is the separation effect. Most players decline midseason, move slower, shoot worse, lose confidence, break down physically, and finish weak. But our players that use the 2x2 system, right? They improve every month during the season, right? Even outside of the season. They got a whole plant for the whole year, right? They move better. They shoot cleaner. They stay healthier. They keep building confidence, and they finish around the basket through contact, right? Separation happens when everyone else gets comfortable. You're going to outlast them. You're going to have patience. Patience is key in development, right? So how to get started, right? If you want to get started with the For Greatness 2x2 in-season training program, which includes 2 skill sessions per week, 2 recovery and mobility sessions per week, full in-season planning, accountability and mentorship, long-term development program, and athlete monitoring with progress tracking. So you could train hard, train smart, train consistent, and most importantly, train year-round, but especially in season, right? There's limited spots available, and enrollment is open now, right? If you want to be enrolled in this 2x2, when we only taking 10 players, right? Because we investing a lot in them. So we're only taking 10 players. So if you want to be enrolled in this program, then text 984-409-9021. Text Coach Kevin and text 2x2, 2x2 to 984-409-9021. I'm Coach Kevin Gibbs with For Greatness Academy, and we've helped get over 300 student athlete scholarships, resulting in almost $250 million in NIL and scholarship funding for families. We've helped thousands more make the middle school and high school basketball team. But our goal is to reach 1 million players worldwide. So that means we need coaches' help, we need teachers' help, we need parents' help, we need players' help, we need all the help that we could get. So help us by liking, sharing, subscribing with someone that could utilize this. Or if you're in the Raleigh area and you want to be enrolled in the 2x2 program so that you could train in season. Maybe you're a JV player, a varsity player, maybe you're a middle school player, and you're like, man, I'm just not getting enough reps in season. And I got big goals, I got big dreams. I'm trying to be D1, I'm trying to be pro, I'm trying to go to college. I know I got to do more. I like what I'm doing, but I know I got to do more. I want to be the best that I could be, and we want to help you be the best. We want to help bring out your greatness. So if you want to get started on that, your first step is texting 984-409-9021. I'm Coach Kevin Gibbs with For Greatness Academy, and hopefully this has been enlightening and educational to you. If it has, please like, share, and subscribe, and do us a favor to help us reach that 1 million mark by sharing with someone. Thank you.